2 weeks after young officers ousted Burkina Faso's transitional president, Captain IBRAHIM Traore was sworn in as president.
Burkina Faso and its president has been in the news for some time now. The news calls the country unstable, outsiders are calling it unsafe, and there has been so much conflicting news online that nobody knows what to believe about the country. Burkina Faso is a landlocked country with many years of political instability, terrorism, and foreign control, which has left many hopeless, with nearly 40% of the population living below the poverty line. How can Africa's fourth largest producer of gold be one of the poorest countries?
Now, get ready to get the full gist of the story as we are playing now the arrival of the president at the Burkina Faso airport. Now, get ready to get the full gist of the story. It was a quiet Wednesday morning in Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso, but inside the walls of the presidential palace, tension hummed like a tinkling clock. For the first time since the military alliance of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger broke away from ECOWAS, Nigeria President Bola Ahmed TINUBU was making a surprise diplomatic visit. It was a high-stake journey, one that had the potential to calm or inflame the already boiling geopolitical tension in West Africa. As Nigerian presidential jet descended at Thomas Sankara International Airport, a light harmattan haze drifted through the air. On tarmac, Captain IBRAHIM Traore, the young and very interim president of Burkina Faso, waited in his brown military fatigues. A present alone drew gasps from the crowd that had gathered, with chant of Afrique Libre echoes across the street. At exactly 10:46 a.m., TINUBU stepped out of the jet, draped in a white agbada with deep blue embroidered and his iconic Yoruba cap. TINUBU walked calmly but deliberately towards Traore. There was no red carpet, no long speeches, just two men, different in age, ideology, and style, meeting under the weight of history. The handshake was firm but controlled. Traore, TINUBU said, offering a faint smile, "It takes courage to stand your ground, but it takes wisdom to build a future." Traore replied, "Mr. President, Burkina Faso doesn't reject brotherhood, we reject betrayal. The Africa we want will not come from Paris, Washington, or Brussels, but from here." The convoy of black SUV rode towards the palace. TINUBU sat beside Traore in the lead vehicle, passing through the crowd, waving both Burkina and the Pan-African flag. Many held signs that read, "No more ECOWAS puppet. Africa must stand alone." Inside the palace, the real conversation began. "You impose sanctions on us, President TINUBU," Traore said bluntly. "You called our union illegal. But when terrorists attack our villages, when France abandoned us, where was ECOWAS?" TINUBU paused, then with calm authority replied, "Burkina Faso pain is our pain, but we must not solve pain with poison. Isolation is not a liberation, Captain. It is a trial." Two leaders debated for nearly 1 hour. Topics range from the shared security crisis to economic independence to the future of Pan-African unity. TINUBU proposed a West African security roundtable, while Traore called for a complete restructuring of ECOWAS led by Africans, not foreign interests. Though their vision clashed, a shared desire emerged: freedom, dignity, and a strength for Africa. By late afternoon, a joint press conference was announced. International media and regional observers gathered as both men stood shoulder to shoulder. Traore spoke first. "Today, President TINUBU and I did not agree on everything, but we agreed on one thing: Africa must control its destiny." TINUBU followed. "I came to Ouagadougou not with a warning, but with a handshake. Dialogue is not weakness. It is the road to peace." A symbolic gift was then exchanged. Traore handed TINUBU a bronze Sankara medallion, a symbol of revolutionary courage. In return, TINUBU gave him a framed calligraphy of a Yoruba proverb, "Agbajowo Lavinsoya." It is with his united hand that we lift heavy load. As the sun set behind the palace wall, one thing was clear: Wednesday in Burkina Faso had become a day of silent diplomacy. In Nigeria, reactions were mixed. Some saw TINUBU as a bold unifier. Others accused him of lending legitimacy to a military regime. But beyond the noise, the message was deeper. West Africa was changing, and the era of broke backdoor politics was being replaced by face-to-face decision, even between the rivals. Thanks for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and share this content for others to see. And we want to let you know